Just wanted to go over my Tom Ferry business plan 2023. This is what I'm going to go over with you guys, but I want you all to see mine, and then you'll be able to go over it either with me or with who's ever mentoring. So, um, here's an example of what it is. These are the two. I'm going to go over the main important points. So here's my actuals. So like basically I did in 2023, you can count leasing the same. Some of you guys will have like a lot of leases or whatever you're focusing on. So I'm just going to go in just for example's sake. These are my goals. These are like my actuals for 2022. I took a little bit off of, individual production this year to just get the company down, but like these are just exactly what I did. So this is where it came from. So like three came from past client, three sellers from past clients, current clients, one from Sphere, some from word of mouth, circle prospecting. I got one, three from for sale by owner. Here's the buyers that I got from those from those things. And then also, so now my 2023 goals, where I'm seeing I'm getting the most stuff from and where I'm going to double down to try to get more of. So, where I think is personally for my strong suit is because I've had a lot of people, I'm going to double down more on sphere of influence, past clients, um, and I'm going to try to double down on those because those are easier. And the longer you get in the business, the more of those you'll have. And then instead for sale by owner, I had three this year, but I'm going to go down to two because I'm going to be more specific on those for the higher dollar price points and the people that are responding more, not in areas that I don't want to be or properties that I don't really want to sell. A higher dollar and people that are more responsive. So I'm going to go. My motto is going deep instead of going wide for this year. So I'm going to go deeper on the connections I already have, and that's just my personal goal, or plan. But you have to have a plan. So now for marketing plan, this is where you figure out where your stuff is going to come from. So this is an example that Tom Ferry had, but my first lead source starts down here. So mine, past client, current client, and sphere of influence. That's where I'm going to try to go deep on. The marketing plan, advertising to create awareness and consideration. My plan is to send one prompt video. It's like a monthly mailer email, one time monthly to my database of all my past clients' sphere of influence, um, and current clients. I always believe current client. There's no such thing as past clients, right? It's a current client because it's your you know you get a lead from Op City, and it's a referral lead, but that is just a lead for that closing. If you think of it in those terms, you want to think of it as long term and clients for life. So that's what we're doing here. So sending prompt videos mailing into your database. So that's going to be one of the marketing plans I'm doing. 4 mailers a month or 4 bulk mailers a year. So that's going to be currently. So I'm going to get their current mailing list of their current home and send quarterly market updates, Hudson County market updates. Christmas card. This is one we're sending out a Christmas card right now. I'm going to get a couple addresses of people that I haven't sent to, because that's been a fault of mine, and I'm going to get their mailing and have my wife send those out. Add all of my past clients, sphere of influence, make sure they're all on social media to stay connected and top of mind. My networking plan, make a community Facebook group. So whether that is like, you know, um, community updates, news, and events, and invite them, or adding your name or your picture because they're past clients of yours. They're already warmed up. You can stay active in the Facebook community. So create a Facebook. These are just ideas for you guys. I'm going to do one movie theater night, and this is for one a year. I'm going to try to plan for this like out in May or something, and get. So this is networking to get all together. So I'm going to get everybody might be able to get like have 5 of their top clients, sphere of influence, friends, family, do like a Disney movie night and do it at a movie theater that serves alcohol for the parents. So something like that. Um, talk and have convo. Now, this is a prospecting plan. Talk and have convo with 2 per day. So that's not hard. And where I got the 2 number was I have 200 people in my sphere of influence past client list in Follow Up Boss, my CRM. I'm going to connect with them 4 times a year, so one time quarterly. So I just took that number of 200, times it by 4, and then divided by how many days I was going to prospect. So it came out to 2 per day to actually have a conversation with, not just send an email or text, but try to call. Now, for the follow-up plan, if it's a communication with a non-responsive lead and they're not answering, I'm going to send a text email then asking for a time that they can have a quick convo. My nurturing plan for them is set 4 in-person meetings or get-togethers a month. So that's 1 time per week. I'm going to set up a time, whether it's Friday coffee with, or whatever. It depends on the person. Maybe it's like some guy does golf. I'm going to go golfing 1 time a week, and that's my one nurturing plan. And then also I'm going to ask for reviews from these people. So my first initial conversation when I talk to them, how's everything going? If I have not gotten a review from them, be like, you know what? I never got a review. Send them the Zillow and Google link and then get a review. Um, so that's that lead source. I made one up for GeoFarm. See, now I'm not going wide. I'm not even focused on expireds this year. I'm going to double down on these that have already gotten me something, but you might be focusing on something else. I also have not had a geofarm, so I'm only focusing on, for up here, I'm thinking 16 transactions since I've already had 9 this year from them without doing any of this. I'm going to try to get 16 for next year. Geofarm, I had 0 this year because I don't have a geofarm. I'm just going small and saying I just want to get 2 from my geofarm. What this is going to include is 12 bulk mailers, 1 time monthly, 12 batch emails. So I'm going to I've already circle prospected these buildings in these areas that I want my geofarm. I'm going to find their emails, put them in a separate group, and then send them an updated email once monthly of their, like, news in their building or something like that. Targeted Facebook ads. I think I can send stuff to like a certain address, whether it's like West New York. And I'm gonna look into that. I don't know about that one, but I just got the idea from the Mike Ferry or the Tom Ferry example. Open house owner invites. So when I get hopefully I get a listing in the 9 or something like that where I want to focus on, or 20 Avenue. I already have like some past clients that have places in there that might be selling this year. I'm going to do an owner invite of the open houses. I'm also, and I thought of this just doing this, buy all the concierge a Starbucks card for this Christmas. So I'm going to go get them a Starbucks card, introduce myself, give my card out, get their information, and give them a little $5 Starbucks card, and just, keep in touch with them, because they're the first line of defense for people that might be talking about, like, hey, I'm thinking about moving soon. Oh, have you, you should really contact this guy, and, just stay in touch there. My networking event, I'm going to do one community annual event. So look into what's, out, and I'm going to plan all this stuff as soon as possible so that I know it's there. Whether it's like in the building, they're doing like a, you know, community event for Halloween. I'm going to talk to the management and say like, hey, can I like sponsor something or whatever. That I'm just focusing on one of those a year. So it's not like anything is more than what I'm doing now. So it's not about, overwhelming yourself. It's about planning and actually sticking to the plan. Owner's preview wine and cheese listing. So this is something I've done in buildings and I've gotten away from. But like when I get a listing, to do a mailer, and have the owner that's selling send something to the building link saying we're doing an owner's wine and cheese night. That has gotten me leads for other owners in the building or renters in the building that were looking to buy. Um, then prospecting, owners invites, circle prospecting daily, giving a card out once a week to the stranger in a community. That's not hard. I go to Starbucks or something, I'm talking to somebody, just give my card out. But the key is, if you don't give it out that week, you got to find somebody to give it out to. Follow up with concierge once a week. send a branded marketing trends from our YLOPO tools one time a day. So this is like when I'm prospecting. That's another thing to go over. If you guys didn't see that, then that's another for another time. Follow up with concierge once a week. Open house signups, follow ups. This is the follow up plan, and then the nurturing plan. Once a month CMA, which is this for nurturing with responsive leads, and then a buyer follow up for neighborhoods. So find buyers that I've known that were looking in the neighborhood, recontact them, and try to let other sellers know that I have a buyer for the neighborhood. For sale by owners, I got 3 this year of these. So this is my marketing plan. Offer to open houses, so that when I see a for sale by owner that I want in that, like I just saw one for 601, for a property that's like a $900,000 place in Hoboken for sale by owner. I've offered to host an open house. I've sent a free um, market trends, for the Hoboken neighborhood. Sent a branded market trends from YLOPO tools. This is something we have access to. If you go to prestigenewjersey.com/tools, you'll see it right there. Networking plan, there's none really for sale by owner. Prospecting, call, text, email with FSBO script initially. Schedule an in-person viewing to meet and view the property. That's the prospecting plan. Follow-up plan, send immediate bomb follow up in CRM. Bomb, if you guys don't know, it's a video we have access to in our CRM. And contact us if you don't know about that. But it's just sending a little video saying, thanks for talking to me on the phone. Just want to send you a video follow up. Here's my information. Call, text, email every 3 days to offer help, not to try to get the listing. Send branded marketing trends from YLOPO tools. I've already said that up here. And nurturing, call, text, email every 3 days. Offer to host an open house. Offer to list and exclude the interest list. So I've just done this to the guy that I was talking about for 900K. I can host an open house, or I can list it for you and potentially get you a higher price, but you're never going to know if you don't put it on the market. And I will even exclude the people that you think are interested in creating an offer, or that have created an offer and sent in an offer that is low anyway already. So guys, that's it. And yeah, we're going to go over everybody's business plan. So hope that helped.